Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a WhatsApp chatbot which can automate the WhatsApp conversation for your gym business. You simply need 10 minutes to create this entire setup and your WhatsApp chats will be automated. Here I've already created the WhatsApp chatbot. We are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not, and then we are going to start creating this from the scratch. Now I am going to drop a question like, do you have Zumba and yoga? So as I'm running a gym business, I have various other activities also. I have sent this query to my chat. Let's check whether I receive any reply or not. And if I receive the reply, this is going to show us the AI agent or a WhatsApp chatbot which I have created using Pabbly Chatflow is working fine. And here you see that I have received a message. Yes, we offer both Zumba and yoga as group classes at Fit Zone. So you see here I have received the details, the timing details and everything. I'm going to ask another question. Can I visit the gym before purchasing a membership? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. Yes, you can visit before purchasing. We offer a free one-day trial for new customers. So it is also asking me the details so that it can book the session for me. I'm going to ask a final question. What is the cheapest membership? Let's wait for the reply. So here it has sent me this message. Our cheapest plan is monthly membership at 2499. It includes full gym access, cardio and strength equipment, group classes, all these details. So you see, this is how my AI agent is working and replying to all the questions and queries. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this for your business, let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can create a WhatsApp chatbot which can automate our WhatsApp conversation for our gym business. For this, first we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow. We are going to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser, and then we are going to log into our Pabbly Chatflow account. We have this option sign in and sign up free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on sign up free. It will give you some credits free. You can use those credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that do forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in and I have landed towards this all Pabbly apps page. I'll select this Pabbly Chatflow access now and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. I can see the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number. Click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Now, on the left-hand side, we have this option of AI Assistant. Let's open this. Here I've landed towards the AI Assistant. We can see the total AI Assistant, active AI Assistant and the inactive AI Assistant. To create a new AI Assistant, I simply have to click on this Add AI Assistant and let's first name it as Fit Zone Fitness Studio and then simply click on this Add AI Assistant. Here I've landed towards the AI Assistant page. We can see all the options here. We need to fill in all these details. The first one is AI instruction. I'm going to select the instruction type from this drop down as AI agent. As soon as I selected this AI agent, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance these instructions according to the requirement of your business. Then we have this AI configuration, under which the first one is this temperature. Set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. And then we have to enter the API key. Now in the help desk, a hyperlink is given. If I click on this, I will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all. And then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. I already have my API token. I'm going to enter that. After entering the API key, you have to make sure that you click on this connect and you will see OpenAI key saved successfully. Then I have this AI Assistant settings. So under this, the first one is header message and the footer message. To provide these messages, you have to first toggle on these messages button, and then whatever message you enter here, it will start showing. So then we have the stop keyword. The stop keyword is used whenever the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent anymore. So you can enter a word like this and press enter. In this manner, you have added the stop keyword. You can add as many as stop keywords as you want. Then we have this retry attempt. So when the API is not able to respond or the AI agent is not able to resolve the queries of the customer, then this retry attempt is given. The valid range is 1 to 10. So I have entered it as 1. You can set this according to the requirement. Then we have this fallback message. So I have entered this as the fallback message. You can enter anything. You can enter the contact details and the company information also. So if the queries are not resolved, when the API is not responding, at least the contact details will be sent to the user and they can contact you directly. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this knowledge source. I'm going to select it as upload file, click on this cloud, and then I'm going to click on this add new file, click on this cloud again, and then I'm going to go towards the file which I have downloaded, upload this, and then I'm going to insert this. You will see the file will be uploaded successfully. Here it is. Now I'm going to open the file which I have created. You can see knowledge base with Zone Fitness Studio. We have the entire business information, gym service, membership plan. We have all these details. Then we have the trial offer, fitness goals, gym timing, facilities. I have provided details of my business in a very detailed format. So you have to create a knowledge base where you have all the details of the business, service, or your product, whatever. You have to create a detailed knowledge base, because based on that only your AI agent will be able to respond to the queries. And then you have to go towards the file, download this in .txt or .pdf format and upload it over here. Now over here I have uploaded this in .txt format. If you are uploading a PDF, it has images, the limit is up to 10 pages only. Then we have this assistant interface. So you can change the name like this, and in the preview you can see how it is going to appear in front of the customers. Same goes for the subheading. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. If you want to remove it, you can do that. Then we have this initial message. You can add to initial message. I'm going to keep it as 1 only, and based on this initial message, your AI agent is going to reply to the initial messages of the user. Then we have this enable. So I have kept this powered by Pabbly enable. If you disable this, it will be removed from here. I'm going to keep it enable. In the footer text, I've added this privacy policy, and in the footer link, I've added link to privacy policy. You can add anything according to the requirement. Now I have entered I need help in this user first message, but it is not necessary that whenever I need help is sent, only then the AI agent is going to respond. It is going to respond based on any message. The last part here is the styling. So using this feature, you can style your AI agent, how it is going to appear in front of the user. You can select the dark mode and you can see it changing over here. You can select the assistant shape, circle, square, rounded square. You can see it changing over here. We have the assistant background color, text color, button color, chat bubble, text color. You can set this according to the requirement, and you can also enter the header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture. After adding all these details, you have to toggle on this AI assistant to keep this active, and then you have to save this. If you do not save this, all this will be lost. AI assistant saved successfully. You can also embed this AI assistant to your website using this code, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Now we have to learn how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular group of contacts, to a particular contact, or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have the inbox. I'm going to open this in a new tab. Here I've landed towards my chat. I have to toggle on this AI assistant, select the AI assistant which I've created, save this. In this manner, I've assigned this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this manually and to particular chats is very time consuming, and that's why what we can do, we can assign the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have the settings. I'm going to open inbox settings in a new tab. Here I've landed towards the inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this AI auto reply settings. I have to select the list, select the AI assistant to that particular list, add more rules, select another AI assistant to that particular list, or I can add all the contacts and select the AI assistant to all the contacts. Simply save the rules. In this manner, the AI assistant will be assigned to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. So this is how we have created this AI assistant. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.